Alright, so here we have the PiBot, and it's ready to take its maiden voyage. As you can see, my setup is definitely not elegant right now. It's a little bit hokey. Some custom boards are on their way, and some other things I'm going to do to pretty up the aesthetics are on their way. So hopefully all these components you see here should be placed inside of the cavity of the bot. Right now I have the L293 bridge on a breadboard, so it's definitely not the most aesthetic setup, but at the same time I wanted to demonstrate that the PiBot is possible here, and that it's actually easy to assemble. So while I was waiting on my custom PCBs and other things, I thought I would slap it together, start working on the code, and then give you an idea of how it works. So right now we are currently outside. We are associated with one of my Wi-Fi networks. It gets an excellent signal outside here, so we shouldn't have any problems communicating for our maiden voyage. So let's go ahead and give it a try here, see if we can make this guy move or make a big liar out of me. So we right now have our other companion device that I'm using, which is the Nexus 7. Currently we're SSH'd into the Pi. The nice thing about a setup like this is that you could host a hotspot from your Nexus device and then configure your Pi to associate with it, set the appropriate priority. That way, if your temporary network is available, your Pi will connect to it. Otherwise, it will connect to your home network. It's a very nice thing to do, because then you can enable your network when you're out and about, have your device automatically connect to it, and then when it comes home, plays nice and connects to the network you want. So here's our interface. We're SSH'd in. We're running the little Python script that we basically have made here to run it. Now it's very simple. It doesn't handle errors. It doesn't turn. It doesn't do anything except for go forward and backward, but I wanted to go ahead and kind of show it to you as a proof of concept. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and queue up our forward command. We're going to go ahead and initiate a stop. Excuse me. Now let's go ahead and initialize a reverse here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was the opposite of a reverse. There you go. Oh. And we high centered a little bit there. Probably because of my hokey setup. Nope, actually we just high centered due to nature. But that's alright though. We could in theory throw our device into reverse. And watch it get stuck and or ran over by a car. So here you have it. As you can see, very elementary, basic Pi control. Nothing advanced yet. We haven't implemented PWM, so we can't control the speed at this point. Haven't implemented any turning or any kind of quick turning movements or anything to that effect. More or less just kind of a test of concept. Wanted to get it running. Obviously once the system more refines itself in the next coming year, you can obviously expect to have this battery out of a casing. It'll be kind of more of a custom solution with an integrated charging circuit, a PCB to actually handle a lot of the functions the breadboard is doing now, as well as allow auxiliary interconnects to the Pi and allow the Pi to be embedded in the chassis, which will give this some very robust protection. Anyway, thanks for watching. And this is my pivot.